welcome. You're watching 6 Stories at 6. I am Tanisha Avasthi. It's been an epic Modi-Trump meet which has given several headlines and that remains our top focus. But let's also have a look at the 6 stories that we will get you in this edition of 6 Stories at 6. First up, Trump has cleared Tahawwur Rana's extradition back to India, and this comes as a big win for India's fight against terrorism. With that, the United States has also made it amply clear that it will not interfere in India's backyard, thereby leaving the Bangladesh issue with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Also, in a big boost to India's defense sector, Trump has offered F-35 fighter jets to India, and we'll tell you why this could be a game changer. Also on the show, Ranveer Allahbadia, aka Beer Biceps, his Mumbai flat is locked. He hasn't appeared for questioning, and everyone is asking, where is Ranveer Allahbadia? We'll also get you another story from Mumbai, where after RBI imposed curbs on new cooperative bank, the fate of the depositors now walk on a tightrope. And finally, keeping nation first as our prime focus, we pay a tribute to the Pulwama martyrs on the 6th anniversary of the Pulwama attack. So these are the 6 stories that we have lined up now, starting up with the first big story of the day. In a big announcement after his bilateral talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, United States President Donald Trump has said that United States has agreed to extradite accused Tahawwur Rana to India. The key accused in the 26/11 terror attack is currently at a high security prison in the United States, and India has been seeking his extradition for years. This statement of Donald Trump comes as a big win for India's fight against terrorism.
Well, I don't think India had a very good relationship with the Biden administration. They wouldn't sell them oil and gas, which is rather hard to believe because, it's a good thing to do. And a lot of things happened that weren't very appropriate, I thought, between India and the administration, the Biden administration. But as you said, we're giving a very violent man, it seems to me. I mean, I don't know that he's been convicted yet or will be, but let's assume he's a pretty violent person. We're giving him back to India immediately, and there are more to follow because we have quite a few requests. So we work with India on crime, and we want to make it good for India, and it's very important. So that kind of a relationship is very important to us.
Joining me on the broadcast is Dilip Mehta. He's a 26/11 victim. Dilip ji, it's a big win for India. Tahawwur Rana, the 26/11 co-conspirator, will be extradited back to India. The Donald Trump administration has given a very, very strong statement. Your first take on that?
Very well. Thank you. First, must thank Republic TV to giving me opportunity on this very big day in my life and also in the life of each Indian here. So today, justice is denied but not delayed. This is my personal perception. Tahawwur Rana is required to be convicted in India, tried in India by the legal proceedings here, and the capital punishment or the appropriate legal formalities can be accomplished, and there we go. So I am in particular is a very happy man today. And certainly India has prevailed. Mr. Modi and Mr. Trump both have given a joint statement that Tahawwur Rana will be brought back to India very soon.
Absolutely, Dilip ji. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate your views on the same. Rightly said, justice can be delayed but not denied. Thank you for speaking to Republic TV on that. Moving on, when the question was posed to President Donald Trump on Bangladesh, focusing on deep state's involvement in the regime change operation in Bangladesh leading to chaos, President Donald Trump said that there was no role for deep state. Thereafter, he said that he leaves Bangladesh to Prime Minister Modi, essentially making it amply clear that Trump will have no interference in India's backyard.
And Mr. President, what you would like to say about the Bangladesh issue, because we saw and it is evident that how the deep state of United States was involved in regime change during the Biden administration, and then Muhammad Yunus made Junior Soros also. So what is your point of view about the Bangladesh?
Well, there was no role for our deep state. It was This is something that the Prime Minister has been working on for a long time and has been worked on for hundreds of years, frankly. I've been reading about it. But I will leave Bangladesh to the Prime Minister.
In last few years, there have the multiple FIR cases. We have shown that, like the Riya Chakravarti and so many cases is there. So it means not the investigation will stop. They have the only enjoying his remedies before by using Honorable Supreme Court, and they just wanted to take some easy way. By the way, by using that, they wanted to investigate and they cooperate to investigation. Therefore, there.
Right. Ashish, one more question before I let you go. As you were saying that he is trying to evade the questioning, what is the next step now? Because as we see, the NCW has summoned him. There are several FIRs registered against him. The Guwahati cops have called him for questioning, for which he hasn't appeared. Is there a set deadline that if at a specific point, at a specific given time, Ranveer Allahbadia does not appear for questioning, what are the repercussions then that the controversial YouTuber could face?
Yes, as we know, it is a very serious case, and now in India, if we see, there have not that much of a specific law which punish such a kind of punishment, such a kind of accused by in a serious offense. So, if we look what the charges they will suffer, so now the investigation will going on, and the investigation authority will find out what kind of they taken their witnesses and like some of other materials. According that they will be investigate and the charge will be.
Ashish, thank you for joining us on that issue. Moving on to the other stories that we're tracking now, the Reserve Bank of India announced that it has suspended the board of directors of New India Cooperative Bank for a period of about 12 months. Now, this comes a day after the central bank barred the Mumbai-based lender from giving out new loans, accepting new deposits and more for a period of 6 months. After RBI imposed curbs on bank on February 13, several customers gathered in front of its branches. Following the order, depositors won't be able to withdraw money from their savings or current account or any other account for a period of 6 months. Here is what the depositors, the customers are telling Republic.
बोल रहे हैं पैसा निकलेगा नहीं निकलेगा,
सेविंग से नहीं निकलेगा।
सेविंग से नहीं निकलेगा। आप लोग मैम कुछ बातचीत हुई अंदर?
कुछ नहीं बात हुई है, क्यों नहीं खड़े हैं? हम तो लॉकर के लिए खड़े, लॉकर है हमारा, सब डॉक्यूमेंट्स है अंदर, बहुत कुछ है।
देर हो गई आपको यहाँ पर खड़े हुए?
आज पौना घंटा तो हो गया। अभी देखिए लाइन क्यों कितनी लंबी है, क्या करें।
लाइफ टाइम सेविंग्स होती हैं, कुछ एक्सेस हो पा रहा है, कुछ बता पा रहा है बैंक?
नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं। मैं भी अभी थोड़ी देर हुई आए, वहाँ अप्रोच ही नहीं कर पा रहे ना, वहाँ पर जस्ट आके इधर क्यू में खड़ी हो गए, टोकन लेना पहले फिर अंदर छोड़ेंगे।
कैसे पता लगा कि बैंक बंद हो गया? कोई मैसेज आया, किसी ने?
मैसेज आया बैंक का भी और बिल्डिंग के ग्रुप से भी आया।
आप देखेंगे कि इसी तरीके से लाइन यहाँ पर लगी हुई है। सर, सुबह से यहाँ पर है, कुछ सोल्यूशन निकला, कुछ बता रहा है?
नहीं, अभी तक तो बैंक ने बताया नहीं कि कब कितना कैश निकाल सकते हैं, उसके बारे में कुछ बता नहीं रहे, और खाली वो टोकन लॉकर के लिए बोला है, कैश का बिल्कुल नो इन्फॉर्मेशन।
सब कोई बात कर रहे हैं सर?
नथिंग। 5 अकाउंट है, फिक्स डिपॉजिट है, हमें नहीं लगता पूरा पैसा मिलेगा। ये जो लिखा हुआ है 90 डेज, ये सिर्फ अश्योरेंस देने वाली बात है, पब्लिक को शांत करने वाली बात है।
कब से बैंकिंग कर रहे हैं आप?
15 साल से मैं बैंक कर रहा हूँ, जब से खोली हुई तब से, पहले दिन से मैं कर रहा हूँ। अभी रिसेंटली मैं आया था 1 वीक बैक, वे लोग मुझे 30 लाख का ये भी दे रहे थे, लोन भी दे रहे थे, मुझे घर के लिए लेना था, तो मुझे कहा कि आप 30 लाख का लोन ले सकते।
अमाउंट आपका फंसा होगा?
2.5 लाख 3 लाख कम से कम फंसा हुआ है। सी, मेरे लिए इतना महत्व नहीं होगा, लेकिन बेचारे जो गरीब आदमी है, जिनकी रोजी बहुत, खासकर यहाँ पे जितने अकाउंट्स हैं ना, ये सब कोली वाले जो है ना, फिशरमैन लोग, उनका है, बेचारे बहुत गरीब रह पाते हैं। अब वे लोग क्या करेंगे? ठीक है, हमारा अगर 2.5 लाख फंसा हुआ है, मुझे शायद आज नहीं तो कल थोड़े दिन के बाद 1 लाख मिल जाएगा, वो अलग बात। अब जिनका 1 लाख भी फंसा हुआ है, उनको अगर नहीं मिलेगा, दैट्स अ वेरी बैड प्रॉब्लम।
The Reserve Bank of India has superseded the Board of Directors of the New India Cooperative Bank. The fate of the depositors are now walking on a tightrope. Remains to be seen on what action will be taken next. It's time for us to slip into a short break, but don't go anywhere, because after the break we'll get you a salute to the brave hearts of the Pulwama attack heroes on the 6th anniversary. February 14, 2019 will forever remain etched in India's memory as the day when one of the deadliest terrorist attacks in the country's history unfolded. On that fateful afternoon, a convoy of the Central Reserve Police Force was targeted by a suicide bomber in Pulwama, Jammu and Kashmir, resulting in the tragic loss of about 40 brave Jawans. On the 6th anniversary of the Pulwama attack, Republic pays a tribute to the fallen heroes. And that's all that we could pack in this edition of 6 Stories at 6. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned as we will be back with more agenda-setting stories tomorrow, same time.